So we got two 2.4 liter ecotec exhaust manifolds here. I've done about 5 of them, all brand new on my vehicle here, and they keep cracking. Common problem. So I tried many ways. As you can see, that gold there, it wetted into the metal pretty good. That is a silicon bronze. So I tried to use an oxy torch with silicon bronze, and as you can see, when I ground down, the bronze wet in really well, but we still cracked again. So now I took the other one and I decided to do a MIG weld for the fun of it, because I've also tried nickel stick electrodes for cast iron, and decided the bigger the glob, the better the job. So I put 3 passes over most of these areas of a MIG weld to really build it up as much as possible. So we'll see what happens, if this manifold will crack again there or not. We'll see how stacking those, and I also put the stitching in. First pass was perpendicular to the crack, so we'll see now that this is installed if it cracked within the next 10-20,000 miles. We're about 10,000 miles later. Summer is over. Winter time, we're mostly through the cold. So the weld job with the MIG has not leaked. This is the first time since the year 2012, and like 3 or 4 OEM exhaust manifolds later, finally I'm going to call it and say this is how to make your ecotec manifold not leak exhaust gases into your cab. And then also the oxygen sensor won't be melting because you're not getting all the extra oxygen in the fuel. So what I did was ground out the channel. You just follow the crack all over and you just keep grinding it out. Then you're going to put a root pass in. You're going to fill that guy. I got a 140 MIG right here, so I'm going to be doing that. I'll just show you how I stitched it all in to make sure it won't crack again. Next, you got to preheat. So the first pass, basically you're just filling in the root. Then what's going to happen, I'm going to cross stitch side to side and then front to back over that. So as you can see, you want to weave it very wide, side to side. This way you got a lot of meat holding that casting together, so when it tries to pull apart with thermal cycling, the MIG weld will hold it. After doing that one pass, you want to grind it down to get all the corrosion that's on top of the weld gone. And then you're also going to show everybody on YouTube on how well you can weld, because there's no porosity or anything that's underneath that weld that I did side to side. So now we have one pass side to side. Now I'm going to come back after it's ground with fresh metal to bond to, and then I'm going to start stitching this way. So this way I got like a crosshatch pattern within the weld grains to try to keep this thing sealed up. So as you can see, I did front to back welding, and that gives me a crosshatch. So as you can see, as you grind away, you should have no porosity, and it's going to give you a nice clean surface. And you repeat the layers. I did 4 layers, cross hatching them with the weld direction. Grind in between to a nice clean surface, so you have no, verify or know what you're doing when you're welding, so you have no porosity. And I had no issues with my manifold finally recracking. Go nice and wide, cover as much cast iron as you can so it holds itself together, rather than just putting a filler bead and then it'll crack again. So this is how I fixed my ecotec 2.4 exhaust manifold problem.